What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Triple M Boxing Channel, your source for all your boxing needs. Tomorrow, we got a family feud that's about to be settled, in Chris Eubank Jr. versus versus Conor Benn. I'm extremely pumped for this fight. Why? Because the history runs deep. What is it?
Goes
Over
way
30
back.
plus years? Yeah, way back. And now the OGs settled the score. Obviously, Eubank got the better of it. The thumbs up came up. Now the youngins. It doesn't work for you. I don't know why,
Damn.
but the youngins now, they're gonna settle the score tomorrow. What are your thoughts on this crazy fight that's happening in London? Sold out arena.
Man, this is a great fight for the UK, the country itself. You know how big boxing is, you know, in the UK, man. I think this obviously this already sold out. Um, they sold the fight pretty well, man, and this has been long overdue. This fight was supposed to happen couple of years ago.
Yep.
Um, However, what happened with Conor Benn, that happened. Positive for steroids or whatever. So obviously they had to postpone it. And about a year, maybe two after now that we got this fight. So this has been going on for so long. As you said, man, dates back to their fathers. Both of their fathers were rivals. So there's actual beef in there. It's not just for show. And I think this will definitely put the icing on the cake, whoever the winner is. But based on my prediction, I'm changing it, man, just because of what's happening. And, as we all know, reports, and, we all know that Eubank missed weight. Weighed in at 160.2 and had to go back, had to lose more, and he was 160.05. So that tells me one thing, like there is really nothing unless he, unless he cuts his own finger or cuts his own arm, there's really nothing, no more water to lose. He's really, really drained, and that is a that is a big deal. We also got to remember there is a rehydration clause, so that's going to take a toll on Chris Eubank. Um, Conor Benn, obviously, he is fighting up. However, he's comfortable. He's hydrated. Chris Eubank, with a rehydration clause, he can't weigh more than 170 pounds tomorrow, or else he pays another. He pretty much has no. He's pretty. If he does, he's pretty much gonna fight this fight for free. Let's just say that. So I had him winning. However, with the reports and what has happened the past few hours, I just think Chris Eubank might be just a little too drained coming into fight night, and that will make a difference. But we'll see. What do you think?
Man, I have to agree with you there, man. Going into the fight, I was giving Eubank the slight edge over Ben, right? Obviously, he's the bigger guy. Ben, he's jumping up what, two weight classes for this
Yeah.
grudge, well, not really a grudge match, but this rivalry that runs deep, right? But now, considering that Ben is the younger guy, there's the rehydration clause. He can't be more than 170 pounds by I think 10 a.m. on fight day. That's gonna my opinion now changed to Ben having the slight edge. Now, obviously, Chris Eubank. How can you not like him? Just the build up to this fight. The antics, the trolling. There's a lot of similarity to his father. But with the circumstances, the rehydration clause, him missing weight by what, point 2 pounds, and he can't be more than 170 by fight day. Who knows what kind of fighter we'll see incoming Saturday? It very well might be like the Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight, where
Yeah.
where Ben puts him out within like what, within 6 rounds, right? But both these guys, they are, in my opinion, both brawlers. So you already know that they're gonna come out swinging off the gate. Round one to however long this fight lasts, like the fans are gonna win this one. But with this fight, there's so much at stake for both fighters, right? For Conor Benn, if he wins, bro, he avenged his father.
Yep. It's more than
If
just a belt.
Yeah, and if Eubank wins, nice, he beat a smaller guy. If he loses, wow, you lost from a guy that jumped up 2 weight classes. Now, in my opinion, like he needs to win this fight. Eubank needs to win this fight.
I agree. But I mean, really, now that he's missed weight and he's really drained, if he wins, we can also say that, despite him being drained, he still pull off the upset. But I really hope that you it sucks to say, but I really hope that him missing weight and being drained kind of equalizes the size advantage. And obviously, the rehydration clause, that's what it's for, to equalize the size advantage. So Conor Benn moving up 2 weight classes, fighting on 160. He wasn't even close to 160 when he weighed in. He was almost a super middleweight at 156. So he's probably going to be what, 165, maybe 170 fight night. I doubt if he reaches 170, and obviously Chris Eubank can't weigh in more than 170. So that itself equalizes the size advantage, and they're going to be probably similar in weight come fight night. So like I said, it comes to skill and endurance. Obviously Conor Benn will be fighting a little heavier than usual. Then again, Chris Eubank will be fighting lighter than usual. So I think hopefully that evens it out. But I'm giving the edge a little bit to Conor Benn just because of the fact that Chris Eubank isn't getting any younger, and he is certainly drained. We've seen the videos. It's pretty bad. It's not like Ryan Garcia, where Ryan Garcia just I'm just gonna miss it and then fight. No, Chris Eubank actually tried to make weight. There's a lot of money involved, but he really couldn't. So that says a lot. And I just think that will show fight night. So, but
It,
I think
it will.
we're
And
in for a
now
treat.
with that rehydration clause, now obviously we've seen Eubank get put out by Liam Smith in his past in their first outing. With the rehydration clause, with Ben being a big puncher, I really want to see if he can take some heavy shots, man, because that rehydration clause is no joke especially when you're
No,
drained. And Ben with fighting emotionally,
yeah,
I'm just excited to see how this fight plays out. Because when you
yeah,
fight with emotion, oh man, mistakes can happen. But at the same time, like man, you can put someone out real quick.
yeah. That's what we're gonna find out and see how prepared they are. Let's forget about what's happened in the weigh-in, but skills are gonna show. Who's more disciplined. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited for this fight. This is a long time coming, man. It's from their fathers to now them, and if they both get sons, man, you never know. This could be a generational thing, but shout out to the country, the UK, man. This is really big, and I think obviously they're gonna sell out, and I think depending on how the fight, how it happens, man, and how it looks like, we might get a rematch, but we'll see.
Yeah, and the crazy part too is it's not even for a belt, and they're selling out arenas.
No, no, it's for pride. Well, that's the thing. It's more than just a belt. This
Yeah,
is for family pride, man. Can Eubank hit the tie? I mean, can Conor Benn get the tiebreaker, or will Chris Eubank make it 2-0? We shall see.
one way to find out. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Eubank has the edge? Do you think Conor Benn is going to put Eubank out? One way to find out. But let us know in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, we're the opposite of in out.